Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know guys. Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon. There's no issues with the audio or the video. Right guys? Yesterday's attendance was not taken. Okay, no issues in that if you feel so. Okay, I think so. My voice would be a little bit low because I've kept the entire microphone array too far away from myself. Okay, so no issues in that. I want so today's notes. Okay, today we are going to start off with our data visualization itself. Yes, Devangsh, thank you so much for asking. I am a little bit well today. From tomorrow onwards, most probably I will be going to the office as well. My cats are fighting with each other. I don't know why. Let's just observe what happens right over there. Okay, so the notes for today, I will be providing it in the next class itself. Okay, I will be providing you guys notes. Up till now, I provided you guys the Python notes that you are able to see down in the description of the video. For data, hey, Lucy, no. So for the data visualization notes as well, I will be providing you guys in a few days. You don't have to worry about it. So whenever the next particular boot camp will be there, because tomorrow is 31st and then 1st. So we won't be putting up anything right over there. So I will be having 2 days of holiday for you guys as well. Enjoy your 31st and 1st itself. Okay, so from today onwards, we'll be starting off with data visualization itself. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Priya, yes, I will be one of the instructors. You don't have to worry. Who is Lucy? So Lucy is our Persian bodyguard. Come here. Everybody wants to meet you. So she is Lucy. आराम से आराम से आराम से आराम से आराम से. Okay. So she is basically Lucy. Ayo. Yeah, you go. Okay. She has already left. And has scratched me a lot as well. And my second cat, hey Oscar. You want to meet everybody? This is Oscar. This is very polite. Okay, he will not bite me or something. Usually, I don't know why both the cats don't like me today. Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. You don't want to say hi? And go and play. Okay, and now I'm all covered in cat hair. Okay, no issues in that. Okay, so let's continue with our class, guys. Shall we start with our today's class? Please do let me know, guys. Can we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Where is Susie? So Susie is basically upstairs. She has eaten a lot. She has just come from a walk itself. I think Susie must be sleeping. Susie, are you awake? No response. Most probably she is sleeping. Okay, no issues in that. So let's continue with our class itself, guys. Okay, so before starting, let me just remind you whatever new topics that we are going to learn, I will be teaching you guys right over there. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, and it would be very easy for you guys to understand it as well. I hope so that you guys won't be having any kind of problems with the entire thing. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. The next class will be on the 3rd of January itself. Okay, 31st, 1st and 2nd will be a holiday for you guys. So on 3rd of Jan, we'll be having our next class and we'll be continuing from right over there. Okay, so let's start with our today's class, guys. Should we start with our today's class? Please let me know. Yes, you guys said yes, so we'll start with our today's class itself. Okay, so before starting, some of the theoretical concepts that I want you guys to be very clear with. I'm not able to see your live chat right now. Okay, I'm not able to see your live chat. Every few minutes I'll just check on the chats itself, so please be patient with me. Okay, so like I said, first some theoretical concepts need to be clear. You guys know why data visualization is important? Can you guys let me know why data visualization? Have we covered this topic of why data visualizations is important? Please let me know. Do you guys know why data visualization is important, guys? Have I told you guys that? I think so. I must have told you on the very first day, a little bit intro. No? Did I tell you guys? Okay, most of you guys are saying no. See, visualizing, see, most of the data that exists around you is in numbers. Okay, they're like, just say like an Excel sheet of millions of numbers that are there. Okay, how are you going to understand it? Okay, to be able to understand data, there are two tools that you need to use. The first one is statistics. Okay, statistics will help you understand data. Okay, what is the average, what is the mean, A/B testings on that, hypothetical testings, and there are various different tools, and just statistics itself that basically helps you to understand these numerical data. Because just looking at an Excel sheet that contains over a million or a billion data as well is not going to help you at any particular point of time. So statistics is the first particular tool that helps you understand data. The second particular tool that helps you understand data is visualizing data. Okay, in the format of various different kinds of graphs that are there. Okay, so that is the use of data visualization. The first use of data visualization is to understand data. Now, in a particular company, you're working in a company, right? Let's assume that you are a data analyst. So your analysis is not just for a particular person. It's for various different stakeholders in the entire company. These stakeholders can be anywhere from your team manager to your teammates to the general manager to the AVP, that is the assistant vice president or the president of the company, to the owner of the company as well. Each of these different stakeholders that are there within the company have their own like questions that they want to get answered, their own insights that they want to get. Now, if you're giving them a report that is basically just text and just numbers, nobody is going to read through that particular report. They need gists, okay, just like a brief about what insights do they want to get. So each of these different stakeholders in the entire company needs different kinds of insights as well. So to give those insights, you use data visualization. You visualize data in the format of graphs. Maybe maybe the vice president wants to get the idea of how the entire company is doing in terms of happiness within the employees itself. So how to make a graph out of that how many employees are happy, what is their percentage basis, okay, how many people are leaving the company, how many people are joining the company, what is the retention rate of the company. So all these insights can be showcased in the case of proper graphs, okay, with proper colors and everything. So the color theory also comes into place right over here, which particular graph to highlight, which particular graphs to neutralize, and neutral colors itself. So all these different things that are there will be what you use for data visualization. Okay, insights, results, all these different things are used. At the end of the day, it's all about report creation. Okay, as a data analyst as well as a data scientist, you will be tasked with creating a lot of different reports. I'm being very frank, throughout the 2 years that I was a data analyst and a data scientist as well, I have generated over almost like 200-300 different kinds of reports. So report generation is a very big part of your day-to-day life if you are entering into the data science field. So visualizing data would be an integral part of that. Okay, it will be an integral part of that, guys. Are you guys able to understand up till now? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till now? Please let me know, guys. Amazing, guys, amazing. So these data visualization that basically exists can be done using various different tools. Okay, there are various different tools that you can use to do that. You can use Python. That is what we are going to see right now. Okay, how to use Python for data visualization. There are other tools as well. For example, Power BI, Tableau. Okay, so these are other tools that exist out of Power BI and Tableau. I prefer Tableau as a personal recommendation just for learning purpose because it's free. But from a professional standpoint, at any particular point of time, if you're entering into the professional market itself, Power BI is what will be dominating right over there. Okay. Initial theory, initial knowledge, it's better to learn from Tableau because it's free. But if you're going into the industrial world, very few people will be using Tableau. Most of the companies will be using Power BI or Python for their own data visualization techniques. Now, these like products, that is Tableau and Power BI, are solely created for just data visualization and nothing else. Okay, just data visualization and nothing else. You cannot do anything else with that. But Python is a very vast tool. Okay, I don't know why my both the cats are just running here and there. Oscar. Okay, so both like Python is a very versatile tool. It can be used for anything. You will be working in Python most of your time. But as a data analyst and a data scientist, when you're working in Python, it becomes easier for you to generate reports using Python itself. Okay, but yes, in some specialized cases, you will be asked to work in Power BI, Tableau as well, but that is a totally different thing. Right now for us, what we are here to learn is data visualization using just Python. Okay, so that is what we are going to do as well. And see, when you're doing data visualization, as the term suggests, it's basically data that you're working with. Okay, it's basically data that you're working with. Yeah, I know the camera is again frozen. Let me just reconnect the camera. I hope so that the camera should be working in a few minutes, I guess. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, so yeah, I became John Cena, just like Akshadeep said, you can't see me. Okay, so when it comes to the term data visualization, you need to understand that whatever you are going to visualize, that is going to be on data itself. Okay, that is going to be on data itself. So what kind of data is you are going to get, that is going to be very different. Okay, right now we are going to deal with the easiest kinds of data itself. Okay, very clean, very tidy, like directly that we can use. But usually in the like in the market itself, you are not going to work with these type of data. What you are going to have is an untidy data, an unprocessed data that like has many missing values, that has many flaws that are there, many wrong numbers that are there. So these type of data needs to be pre-processed, and for that particular thing, you are having the data wrangling process that is there. At any particular point of time, if you are going into the advanced levels of learning about data science or something, data wrangling will be a very data pre-processing, cleaning the data, tidying the data up, all that will be a very important and integral part of your life. Right now, of course, we are going to skip that particular portion. We are just going to focus upon data visualization for this particular bootcamp. We are going to learn about two different libraries of Python, that is the Matplotlib and Seaborn. We'll be introducing both of them to you guys. Matplotlib is basically like an actual aeroplane. Okay, Matplotlib. So what are libraries? First, let's try to understand what are these packages in Python. So what happens is most of the time you are not going to write all the code in Python. Okay, if you are going to create, for example, let's assume about a machine learning algorithm. Okay, let's assume about a machine learning algorithm. So there's a lot of maths that goes behind that entire algorithm itself. A lot of differentials, integrals, and various different things that goes behind the scenes of a machine learning algorithm. Okay, now the problem with that is that if you're trying to code the entire algorithm from scratch just using Python, you're going to spend a lot of time just making the algorithm itself. Okay, you're going to spend a lot of time just creating the algorithm. So what people do is that they write code for that. Okay, just the entire algorithm itself. They create a package for it and push it to the internet. Now you can just utilize that particular package that already contains the entire code for that machine learning algorithm and directly use that particular package itself to, like, it's just a tool. Okay, it's like you want a screwdriver. Okay, you have two options. You can either smelt like iron and then create a screwdriver out of it, or you can just borrow it from a friend itself. Okay, that dude, I want a screwdriver, can you lend me a screwdriver itself? Similar to that, packages also exist in Python. Okay, packages are like these tools. Okay, you can create them from scratch, but somebody has already done that for you. So you can just directly use this particular tool to do your work. For example, if I want to create a bar graph, somebody has already written that particular entire code that basically creates a bar graph. I can just use that code itself for my own purposes. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this tool concept that is there? You can create your own tool, but it's better that somebody else has created it and now you are just using it, right? Similar to that, it exists in Python as well. I want to create a bar graph. Somebody has already written the code for it. I just have to use that code to create my bar graph itself. Now, there are two major packages for data visualization. One is Matplotlib and the other one is Seaborn. Okay, these are the two particular libraries and packages that are the most famous for data visualization. Now, Seaborn is basically like reading a colored, have you seen those books, color books? Okay, have you guys at any particular point of time used colored books? Okay, it had like a particular sketch drawn on the book, like inside the pages there will be different kinds of sketches that will be there with like marked indications that okay, here you fill up red particular color, here you fill up blue color. It's these type of colored books. Have you ever used or seen these color books, guys? When you were small, of course, like even right now as well, I use color books. I find it very like therapeutic for me. But have you guys seen these color books, guys? Yes, right? Everybody has seen this? Great. So Seaborn is like these color books. It's very easy to use. Okay, you can easily create a masterpiece using these like Seaborn itself. But it gives you a limited range of possibilities of what you can do with Seaborn. Okay. For you guys, the usage is limitless, but for us as professionals, Seaborn appears to be a child's play. Okay, similar to that, but a little bit different is Matplotlib. Okay, Matplotlib is a full-blown artistry that is there. Okay, you are just given the canvas and the brush and the paint. Now, without any outlines, without anything, just an empty canvas, you have to paint your masterpiece. That is a difficult job. That is a difficult job. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm saying that Matplotlib is a full-blown like a proper military aircraft, whereas Seaborn is like a Tata Nano itself, like a proper like automatic car that you can easily drive around. Okay, but Matplotlib is a full-blown like artillery military aircraft. Okay, piloting that is a little bit hard, but it gives you a lot of different options. You can take the plane and run it on the highway. You can fly it off across the entire land itself. So it gives you a lot of options right over there. So we are going to see both of them. Our aim will be to study both of them itself. First, we'll start off with some theory, okay, about what is tidy data, what is untidy data, what are the different type of data that usually exist. Okay, so how do you become consultant in big firms? It requires coding or not? Of course, Thanos, it requires coding. Okay, so can we start? We have already started, so why I'm asking, can we start? Okay, so let me just open up the same right over here. Okay, so first we are going to learn about tidy data. Okay, tidy data is a very important concept, guys. I'm not able to see the live chat right now. So please make sure that like whatever you're typing, I will be coming back to the live chat after a few minutes to check it out. Okay, don't worry about it. So let me just clear everything up. There's a lot of wires right over here. Okay. So there are two types of data, just like two types of rooms as well. Okay, a tidy room and an untidy room. Okay, so data also exists in two formats, tidy data and an untidy data. Now a tidy data set, in both of these same, okay, tidy and untidy, both of them are tabular data. Okay, are tabular data. Now what do I mean by tabular data? So basically any kind of data that exists in rows and columns, just like an Excel sheet. Okay, any kind of data that exists in an Excel sheet. Okay, you have seen Excel sheets, right? It's not the first time you're hearing about what is an Excel sheet. You guys let me know. Do you guys know what is an Excel sheet, guys? Please let me know. And guys, let me know. Do you guys know what is an Excel sheet? Please let me know. I'm not able to see the live chat here as well. Okay. Spreadsheet, Excel sheet, Google Sheets, okay, whatever you guys are using. So any kind of data that can be organized into a format of an Excel sheet itself, that is like you're having columns and rows itself, that is called as a tabular data. Okay, both tidy and untidy data, both are tabular data. Now to differentiate between a tidy and an untidy data, the like for example, the first particular point for a tidy data is each variable is a column. Okay, in your data there will be a lot of different variables, right? Let's assume that this is so I'm currently making a data set of students and the marks that they have got in the respective like fields. Okay, so let's assume this is your roll number. Okay, this is your name. Okay, I will just create this once again. It's very small. So first column I'm going to put up as roll number, then name. Okay, then you are having your marks in maths, physics, chemistry, IT. Okay, that should be it on English. Okay, so here I'm creating a particular table, as you're able to see right over here. I'll just create this table. My handwriting is also not that great. My drawing is also not great, but I hope that you guys are able to understand what I'm typing out right over here. What I'm drawing right over here itself. The first particular point of identifying if a data is tidy or not is that every column, okay, every column, as you're able to see, each one of these are columns itself, right? Each one of these are columns itself. Okay, so the first point is every column is a variable on its own. Okay, it's a variable on its own. So roll number is your variable, name is your variable, maths is your variable that contains the marks that particular child obtained in maths. Physics is a variable, chemistry is a variable, IT is a variable, English is a variable itself. And guys, able to understand this variable concept. The first particular point is every column should be a variable on its own. Okay, that is the first particular point. The second particular point is every row should be an observation. Okay, every row should be an observation or a data point. For example, roll number 1 has the name of Shaurya that got like 95 in maths, 95 in physics, 95 in chemistry, 99 in IT, and 88 in English. Okay, let's assume these are the numbers itself. Okay, so right over here, every row that will be there. So roll number 2 is Ashish. He got 100 in maths, 98 in physics, 97 in chemistry, 99 in IT, 67 in English. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, every column is a variable and every row is an observation itself. Okay, and each type of observational unit is a table. Okay, so every particular, for example, these are the marks that the student has obtained in his board exam. There is another table of marks obtained in pre-board exam itself. Okay, so every table, every observational unit, as you're able to see, this is an observational unit where every column is a variable itself, every row is an observation itself. So we call this as an observational unit, and every observational unit should be in the format of a table, should be in the format of a table. As you're able to see, this looks like a table, it is a table. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So let's do one thing. Let me open up the notes for today's class. I will be giving you guys the notes as well. You don't have to worry about it. I will just go to Shape AI, GitHub. Search for that. Let us go right over here. Let me check Python for data science. At any particular point of time, guys, the book that I'm currently writing, if you guys want to go through that, basically these are the Python notes that I've created for that. Right over here, as you're able to see inside of Python for data science on Shape AI. So you can go through it. Okay, this is basically the notes that I'm also giving you guys, as well as the like book that I'm currently writing. So I can go through that. Let me know your observations on it. How can I improve it as well? So yeah, let me just open up data visualization. As you're able to see right over here, these are like some examples to make sure that you guys are able to understand it. As you're able to see, these are two particular tables, two separate tables. One table basically contains the information of the patients. Okay, the first table contains the information of the patients. The second particular table contains the information of the treatments that are there, current treatments that are going on. So every column, as you're able to see, every column is a variable itself, guys. Every column is a variable in both of these tables. Okay, the second particular thing is every row is an observation. Okay, every row in both of the tables is an observation, guys. Okay, and every particular observational unit, so this first unit of the patients is a table, and the second particular unit, that is the treatments, is also a table, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this particular example? Please do let me know. Observation basically means that whatever the row is there, if there is an observation, that is a row, otherwise there's no row, right? There cannot be empty rows. Okay, that basically means there's this thing right over there. Okay, whatever the table is, every row should be a unique observation. Okay. Great, guys. Awesome. So similar to that, let us take up an example of untidy data. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, you're having patients, patient ID, name, age, drug A, drug B, and drug C. The first two things we are able to make it very clear that, okay, each variable forms a column. Yes, we have got a particular column itself. Each observational unit forms a table. Yes, we are able to see a table itself, but each observation forms a row. As you're able to see, there are multiple places in every row which is not filled. Okay, it is not filled, it is empty right over there. So every observation is not forming a complete row. Okay, so that is the reason why this is an untidy data, because there are missing data points that are there. Okay, there are missing data points that are there. Now in practice, you will usually receive these kinds of untidy data and you will have to tidy it up before using it. But because we are not into that, that process is called as data wrangling. But because we are not into data wrangling in this bootcamp, we are just going to focus upon receiving a tidy data and creating data visualizations out of it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So okay, so can I take up the attendance for, like, there will be 2 attendances today. Okay, there will be 2 attendances that will be there today. So can I take up the first attendance right now, guys? There'll be 2 attendances that will be there today. If you guys are missing on any one of them, then you will not be able to get these certificates. Can I take up the first attendance right now itself, guys? Please let me know. Great, guys. Thank you so much. So let me create the first attendance for today, guys. You will have 7 minutes to fill out the attendance itself. Okay, not more than that, just 7 minutes. 7 minutes is more than sufficient to actually take the entire attendance itself. You won't be getting any more time than that. Let me put it up as 4A. Let me change this as 4A as well, 4A. Let me open up the response, send, link, shorten, copy, back, paste. There'll be 2 attendances that will be there today, guys. I can take up the second attendance 5 minutes after this as well. I don't care about it. So you have 7 minutes to fill out the attendance. At exactly 8:06 I will be closing. Okay, 8:06 I will be closing the attendance, guys. Exactly at 8:06 I will be closing the attendance. Set an alarm for 8:06. Exactly at 8:06, guys, I'll be closing the attendance. Just remember that. Please start filling up the attendance as soon as possible. Okay. So the attendance link is working. Somebody has already filled it up. Okay, you guys are way too fast for me as well. That's great. So you have 7 minutes to fill out the attendance, guys. Please do fill out the attendance right now. I have provided the link as well. That's great, Rupen, Datta, that you have filled it so fast. Let's just wait for everybody to fill it up as well. Okay. Okay, in the meanwhile, while people are filling up the attendance itself, do you guys have any questions for me? Please let me know. The link is already there, Sneha. If you are late in the class, then we cannot do anything about it. The link is already there. People have already filled it up, as you're able to see. How come these people are filling it up? Almost 337 people have already filled it up. If you're late in the class, there's nothing that can be done about it. Your package in the first job. So There are two different things, guys. The first one is an internship. Okay, the first one is an internship, guys, and the second one is your job. So my first intern was in Reliance. My second internship was in Geo. My first job was in Google. So which package do you want to know? According to that, I will tell you the package. Okay. But of course, I'm not going to tell you the exact package. I'm just going to give you a reference item that you can relate to. Okay. Your current package. So my current package is equivalent to a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Okay. That is my current package right now. For Google, my package was, now I'm not working in Google. So of course I can say my package approximately. I cannot say it for the current company, but yeah, in Google, it was around 60. That was my package at that point of time. Okay, the deadline for the internship is up till July, right? I'm not able to understand Neo. Give my referral in Google for internship. So I gave out one referral this particular month itself, last month, and that person is already placed in Google. See, she has already cracked it. So that was great. What was the base salary? So usually a base salary will be approximately 50 to 60% of your CTC. So what I'm currently quoting is the CTC itself. Okay. So it basically contains your joining bonus, your relocation bonus, then you are having a yearly bonus, then you are having your food and everything that is given to you. Then it also adds your stock bonuses as well. So stock components that are there. On top of it, you are having your then the base salary. So my base salary usually is between 50 to 60% of your CTC. Okay. Why don't you take attendance yesterday? Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I think so. Just you missed the attendance. I cannot help for that. After Jan, any chance to start the web development internship batch again? Rupen Datta, like I said, you can enroll right now for a batch that you want to join after January as well. But after that, we won't be able to give you the 1 month guaranteed internship. Why you not make a video for data analyst and your experience and your transition to full stack as well? So basically I don't get enough time, so I have my job, then I have to handle this entire thing as well, the boot camps and everything, the backend portion of handling the instructors and everything. Then I have to handle my own startups that I'm currently working on, the agriculture one. Then I have to write my own book as well that I'm currently working on. So I don't get enough time to actually do that. Do you face any backlogs? Luckily, no. In one of the subjects, mathematics 2, that was there, I was really very. So, F was basically you had a backlog. I was at E. So, I was just saved by like 6 or 7 marks itself. Can you recommend any courses for full stack development that will be very useful in my CV? Sure, you can join the DevTown training as well. There's no issues. Okay, so can we start? Okay, there are 2 minutes or more left. So I'll just answer some more questions. Your CGPA. So my CGPA was around 7.4 or 7.5. I didn't have a great CGPA. I had a shitty CGPA itself. Okay. I messaged someone of your team about the internship, but nobody replied. Mohammed Arif, have already provided you with a WhatsApp number itself. You can just message on that particular WhatsApp message. Okay. Are you a farmer? No, I'm not a farmer, but I'm very keen interest in agriculture and everything. So I want to, I've started a particular startup in agriculture itself in hydroponics, and I want to pursue that. Along with that, I have another startup that helps other startups as well. So yeah, so I'm trying to do a lot of different things that are there. So let's see how that goes on. Okay. I cannot guarantee for that, Nidhi Verma. Like I said, we only have this right now itself. I don't know if it will be there the next year or not. Okay, so the attendance is done. Let me just close off the attendance, guys. So the attendance now, as you are able to see, has been closed off. Now we can continue with our class, guys. So can we, yes, backlog matters. Please make sure that you have completed your backlogs, you have cleared your backlogs itself. Okay, please make sure of that. Can we start with our class, guys? Please let me know. Why did you leave your job at Google? Because somebody else paid me 50% more than what Google was paying. As simple as that. It's all about the money. Because see, for me, I have to do this particular startup, DevTown. That's a non-profit. The agriculture one, there's no profit in that. I have to invest my own money right over there as well. So for me, the job was very important to make sure that I have enough resources for my other startups as well. Okay, can we start with our today's class, guys? Okay, let's continue with the class itself, guys. So right over here, like I said, we have learned about tidy data. We have learned about untidy data as well. Now we are going to understand about 4 levels of measurement. Okay, let me just open up the live chat on my mobile phone so that at least I'm able to see you guys. Otherwise, I'm not able to see anything right over here. And see, guys, if somebody asks you, has the attendance been taken, just pretend to be dumb. Okay, that I don't know what even attendance is. Was there even an attendance that is there in this boot camp? Just pretend like that. Okay, let's take up some fun from the other people as well. You know that 2000 people fill up our attendance link, and there's only 1300 people who have filled up right now. That means people who are not there in the class, we are not going to give them the attendance itself. Be a little bit selfish. Okay, this is just for you guys. Okay, I can give the certificates to everybody, but I'm doing it for you guys to make sure that those students who are coming to the class live, those students who are studying right over here, are the only ones who are getting the certificates as well. Be a little bit selfish. Anybody asks you what about the attendance, we don't know what attendance means. Okay, I don't even know if the attendance has been taken up or not. What is attendance? I don't even know that. Okay. Okay, great, guys. I hope that you guys are able to understand this. Great. So right over here, guys, let's continue with that. Okay, let's continue with that. The 4 levels of measurements, guys. Okay, now we need to understand this. In order to choose an appropriate plot, okay, the method of analysis for your data. Okay, you want to take up a bar graph, you want to take up a pie chart, you want to take up a histogram, you want to take up a line chart. Okay, what kind of graph that you want to understand, you need to understand the types of data that you have. Okay, depending upon different kinds of data that currently is, you will be choosing the plots as well depending upon that. Okay, so first, the discrimination, okay, that we have done for data. There are 2 types of differentiations that we have done for data. One is according to the qualitative type, okay, and the other one is for the quantitative type. Okay, the qualitative is basically your categorical types. Okay, data that is basically categorical in nature. Okay, for example, AB, B positive, A positive, then you're having, I don't know, O positive, okay, AB, all these type of blood groups are there. These are categorical data. Okay, gender, okay, for example, male, female, that is basically a categorical type itself. So there are many different non-numeric type of data that exists. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So there is this categorical data that exists, okay, gender data, okay, or your will it rain or not, so yes or no question, that is basically your categorical data. So all these type of data can be categorized into 2 types of data, okay, the nominal data and the ordinal data. Okay, you can go through the notes that I have provided to you guys as well, as you are able to see right over here. The nominal data pure labels without inherent order. Okay, for example, there is like in gender, male and female. Male is not better than female. Female is not better than male. Okay, there is no order in like the priority in a particular category of variable itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? For example, nominal data basically means everything is normal. Everything is of the same particular level itself. There is no hierarchy within the categories itself that, okay, B positive blood is better than O positive blood, or females are better than males. There's no kind of levels in them. Everything is the exact same. Everything is of the same level itself. These type of data are called as nominal data. For example, gender, okay, marital status. Although I would like to defer that, okay, let's just avoid that topic. So gender, marital status, breakfast items, okay. So all these different type of categorical data that is there, there's no hierarchy in that. Okay, there is no hierarchy in that, guys. Okay, the next particular thing is the ordinal data. So if nominal data was everything was of the same level, Ordinal data is basically there's some order within the data. Okay, there is some order within the data itself. So labels with an intrinsic order or ranking that is there. Okay, for example, letter grade. Okay, so for example, what did you get in your maths? Okay, did you get a 10 CGPA? Did you get a 9 CGPA? Did you get a 8 CGPA? Did you get A plus rank? Did you get B rank? Did you get F rank? Okay, so all these type of data that is there is some hierarchy. Of course, A plus is better than F at the end of the day. Okay, so there's some hierarchy right over there. Survey ratings. So how did you find our entire bootcamp to be? So excellent or extraordinary, very good, outstanding, below poor, below average. So these are different levels that are there. These are again categories, but have some level, some order within them. Okay, some ranking within them. So these are called as your ordinal data. Okay, these are called as your ordinal data. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. If you're not able to understand it, just read it off from the screen itself. You should be able to understand it. Okay. Great. The next particular type of differentiation that is there is for quantitative data or numeric type. Okay, numbers that exist. Okay, numbers that exist. So there are two kinds of data that is there. Okay, the first one is your interval data and the second one is your ratio data. Okay, now this is a particular topic that is pretty hard to understand. Okay, so I want you guys to focus a little bit more upon this, because unlike nominal and ordinal data where the demarcation is very clear and the examples are very easy to understand as well, in case of interval and ratio data, that is not the case. Okay, so please try to pay attention to this, because it will be hard for you guys to understand. It was hard for me to understand my early days. That is the reason why I was not a very bright student. So maybe you guys are much more smarter than me. What I want you from you guys is that in the next class, as an assignment, I want you guys to make me understand what is interval data and what is ratio data. Can you guys understand this particular? So the assignment that I'm giving it to you guys, what is the difference between interval data and ratio data with some examples? Can you guys do that? Please do let me know. What is the difference between interval data and ratio data? That is your assignment for today's class. Please do write it down somewhere. Okay, and give us some examples of both of them. Okay, give us some examples of both of them that you are able to relate with your personal life, guys. Okay, so that I'm leaving it to you guys. I want you guys to just research a bit, learn a bit more about the topic itself. Okay, so that is something that we'll be leaving out from right over here. Now we'll start off with our first plot itself. So let me just first download the entire thing. Okay, Pokemon.csv, that is there. So what I'm currently doing is that I will be giving you guys this particular link. Okay, you guys can check this out. Okay, I'll just pin this link in the live chat. I will just, or else I'll just replace this in the notes itself. So in the description, the notes link that is there, I'm adding a new note link that is there. Okay, I'm adding a new note link, as you're able to see right over here. Okay, if you are reloading the entire page, if you are refreshing the entire page, you will be able to see the link down in the description of the video. Okay, reload the entire page itself, then you will be able to see it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it. Okay, so let's assume this is the video that we are currently watching. Okay, this is the video that you are currently watching, guys. You can just go down below in the description of the video itself. In the description of the video, you will be able to find this link right over here. Okay, you will be able to find this link right over here. You will have to reload the video to be able to see this link. Otherwise, you will not be able to see this link, guys. Okay, so once you are able to see this link, just click on that particular link itself. It will take you to a new page. From here, you can just download it. Okay, just click on this particular code. Okay, just click on this particular button. Okay, code itself, and then click on download zip. Okay, click on download zip right over here. Okay, there's a button called as download zip. Okay, so you can click on this particular download zip button. For those guys who have missed out their attendance, you guys were not present up till 30 minutes of the entire class. That means you guys are not serious about the class. You're not here to learn. Okay, you are here just for the certificate. So you guys are not going to get the certificates as well. Okay, If you guys want the certificates, be punctual to the class. Don't come here just for the certificates. We know you guys much better than you do yourself. We have been conducting boot camps from 2.5 years. Okay, so we already know all the tricks and practices that most of you guys use. Okay, so right over here, as you guys are able to see, once you are able to open up the code itself, okay, you will be able to see this download zip button. Okay, you will be able to see this download zip button. Ashok, I told you guys there's 7 minutes. The link was right over there. You can just click on it. Okay, I didn't need to pin it up. Almost 1,300 people that were live with me have already filled the attendance. Okay, those who are not live, they are not going to get the attendance as well. You guys are late in the class. Okay, so like I said, guys, this is a video that you are currently watching. Go to the description of the video. There you will be able to find this link. Okay, below the notes link. Okay, you guys can just click on this particular link. It will take you to a new particular page itself, guys. It will take you to a new particular page. Once you're right over here, you guys want to click on this particular code button. Okay, this green button right over here. Click on download zip. Okay, click on download zip. So it will download the zip file for you. Now you can go to your downloads. Okay, you guys can go to your downloads itself. Once you're into downloads, you can just right click on this. Okay, and extract all. Okay, extract all. Right click on the zip itself and then click on extract all, guys. Okay, as soon as you're clicking on extract all, I'm currently extracting it to the downloads folder itself. So as you're able to see, I'm extracting it right over here. This is my Python for data science master itself, and as you're able to see, here is the data set I'm going to use. Okay, here is the data set that I'm going to use, that is the Pokemon.csv. Okay, so we can just see this particular data set as well. So this is the data that we are going to use, guys. As you're able to see, there are various different species that are there. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, okay, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Vortal, Blastoise, Caterpillar, Metapod, Butterfly, Metafreed, Weedle, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, okay. So there are a lot of different like Pokemons that this particular file contains. It almost has how many Pokemons? Let us just check that up as well. It has almost 807 Pokemons that are there. Okay, 807 Pokemons that are there, along with some kind of data about them as well. Okay, so which generation it is from. Okay, which generation it is from, the height of that particular Pokemon, the weight of that particular Pokemon, the base experience, I guess, of that particular Pokemon itself. Okay, what type of Pokemon it is. Okay, type 1. Okay, it's of grass. In grass as well, if there is another different type that is there, so like poison data type as well. What is the HP, attack, defense, speed? So all this data has been provided to you guys. Okay, all this data has been provided to you guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. I'm so sorry to hear that, you so. Okay, that's sad to hear. But for me, every student is the exact same. I cannot cater to individual students at any particular point of time. So any rule that I set, it is for all the students. I too am suffering from food poisoning. So does that mean that I shouldn't be taking up any classes right now? No, I'm still taking up the classes. For me, every student is the exact same. I cannot take off any kind of differentiation between the students. Okay, I'm sad that that happened with you. I hope so that everything in your family remains good in the future. Take care of your family right now, and you can join the next particular boot camp at any particular point of time. Okay, just make sure that you are coming to the classes on time itself. There's nothing else that I can do about it. Okay, so let's start with the same, guys. We have downloaded the entire zip file. We have extracted it. We are able to see this Pokemon.csv right over there. We are going to use it right now, guys. So what we are going to do is we are going to open up Collab. Okay, we are going to open up Collab. Okay, so right over here we are going to take up Collab itself. Okay, should I do it in the notebooks? Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, search for COLAB Collab. Okay, collab.research.google.com. Okay, then in that you are getting these 4 options that are there. Okay, you are having examples, recent, Google Drive, GitHub. Okay, I want you guys to select GitHub right over here. Okay, I want you guys, see guys, I'm telling you right now, again, that please do not code along with me. Listen to me very carefully. If you try to code along with me, you are just going to skip out on steps. Okay, you're not going to remember anything. because I'm going to go on a particular pace itself. I'm not expecting anybody to code along with me. After the entire class is done, you can come back to this video and then code along with me. Okay, watching the video itself if you want to code. But right now, do not code. Just look at the particular steps. The steps you don't have to remember. You have the access to this video for your entire lifetime. Okay, you can come back to this video when you want to check up the steps. Okay, right now just focus upon the class itself. Okay, so once I'm crying because of attendance is cheating, that's great. Wazib, only after 5 minutes of the attendance had been taken up, you said that I'm not able to see the attendance. That means you were not present in the class itself. What were you doing for the past 15 minutes? Okay, don't tell me shit. I'm able to see. My memory is not that poor. I'm able to see if people are there in the class or not. Okay. Okay, so right over here, select GitHub. Okay, then go back to the notes that I provided you guys in the description of the video. From there, I want you guys to select day 11. Okay, I want you guys to select day 11, guys. Okay, I want you guys to select day 11 from right over here. Once you have selected day 11, I want you guys to copy the URL. I want you guys to copy the URL itself. Do a right click, copy the URL right over here. Go back to collab, select GitHub. Remove everything from right over here itself. Okay, remove everything from right over here. Okay, paste the link right over here, guys. Paste the link right over here. Once you have pasted the link, okay, then you can just click on this particular search button and it will open up that notebook for you guys. Okay, it will open up that notebook for you guys right over here on Google Colab. The entire notebook will be open for you guys. The entire notes will be open for you guys on Google Colab. It is taking it a minute or two. Let us just wait for it. Or should I just reload the page? I think so. I should just reload the page itself. Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, we have opened up our notebook in Google Colab. I'll just click on this particular connect button. Okay, I'll just click on this particular connect button, guys, and it will connect me to the resources provided by Google Colab. And then I can continue my working from right over here. Once you have done up till this particular point of time, I want you guys to upload the dataset right over here. To upload the dataset, I want you guys to click on this particular folder button on the left hand side. Okay, on the left hand side itself, you have to click on this particular folder button. Okay, once you have clicked on that, I want you guys to click on this particular files. Okay, I want you guys to click on this particular upload to session storage. Okay, this file that is you are able to see right over here. Okay, click on this particular button to upload something to the session storage itself. I want to go into downloads, then the file that I currently downloaded. So I will just go right over here, Python for data science master. And from there, I want to select the Pokemon.csv file that you are able to see. I will open it up right over here, guys. And I'm going to type OK. And as you're able to see, we are able to get our Pokemon.csv file right over here, guys. Okay, I'm able to get our Pokemon.csv file right over here. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Whatever steps that I followed, this video is available for you guys for the lifetime itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, you just have to make sure that whenever you want to do this, you're coming back to the video. As simple as that. Okay, so once this has been done, we are going to go back downstairs and we're going to start running our codes itself. First, we are going to use, there are two things that you are able to see right over here. That is NumPy and Pandas. We learned about Matplotlib and Seaborn. Okay, we learned about Matplotlib and Seaborn, guys. Okay, are you guys able to see this? We have learned about Matplotlib and Seaborn in introductory session itself. But what about NumPy and Pandas? What is NumPy and what is Pandas, and why are we using it right over here? So NumPy, basically the full form of NumPy is numerical Python. Okay, the full form of NumPy, as you're able to see right over here, is numerical Python. When you're dealing with data usually exists in matrices. Okay, matrices. Okay, you have learned about matrices, right? You have learned about matrices. See, again, I'm saying to you guys how to download the data set, how to open it into Google Colab. Why do you want to repeat? Why do I have to repeat that? Okay, that makes no sense. You don't have to do that right now. You don't even have to remember doing that right now. What you have to do, focus on is the studying portion of it, and come back to the video at a later point of time. Watch that particular session where I've downloaded the data set, uploaded the data set, opened the Google Colab. That can be done after the video has ended. Right now, focus upon the theoretical concept. Focus upon what you are here to study about. Okay. So right now, as you're able to see, a NumPy, the full form of that is numerical Python. Okay, numerical Python. most of the data that you are able to use at any particular point of time, it exists in tables. What are tables? A basic type of matrix itself. Okay, matrices, you have heard about matrices, matrix multiplications and everything. You have already done that in mathematics, I think so, in 10th standard itself. Okay, so all these different stuff that is there. So for those guys who don't know how to open up a zip file in mobile, there are apps for it. Just Google that particular thing. Okay, it's not an IT, it's an IT related thing. Okay, not a computer science student should be able to answer that. Okay, just Google how to open up zip files in mobile. As simple as that. Okay, so right over here, so that matrix, all these different operations that you want to do on matrices itself. Okay, these like matrices that are there. Okay, what kind of calculations that you want to do, averages, sum, okay, multiplication, division, all that is something that is handled by NumPy. Okay, NumPy is much more faster than your normal Python. Okay, whatever you are able to do in normal Python, you will be able to do it like 1,000 times faster in NumPy itself. So for any kind of scientific computations that are there, any type of numerical computations that are there that you want to do in Python, you're going to use this particular package called as NumPy. Okay, so right over here, up till here, I can understand. Import NumPy. I want to get this package that I want to use. Import NumPy. Okay, import NumPy, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Okay, I want to import NumPy. I want to get this particular package that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to assign a nickname to it. Okay, instead of writing NumPy again and again whenever I want to use it, it's a huge name, so I want to assign it a smaller name itself, and that smaller name is going to be NP. I'm assigning it a nickname right over here, guys. Okay, I'm assigning it a nickname right over here, guys. Okay, so import NumPy as NP. Okay, as NP basically means I'm assigning a nickname to NumPy as a package itself. That is going to be called as NP. So whenever I want to use NumPy from now onwards, I'm going to use the term NP itself. I'm going to use the term NP itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. The next particular thing that we are going to learn about is pandas that we are going to use. That is the pandas. So these data sets that are there, okay, these are in Excel sheets, these are in CSV formats itself. These are formats that Python cannot understand directly. Okay, Excel sheets Python cannot understand directly itself. So to convert them into a format that Python can understand and Python can use at the end of the day, all this data to be converted into a format that Python can understand and use, for that pandas is there. Okay, for that pandas is there. Okay, and again importing it, we are going to assign it a nickname that is PD. Okay, we are going to assign it a nickname that is PD, guys. Okay, so this is the next particular package and library that we are going to use right now. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. KL Rahul, again, I'm not being able to help you. Okay, when I said that the link is there in the live chat, were you sleeping? Okay, so I said that almost 4-6 times. I told the timing as well. I told that the link is there in the live chat. After the entire 6 minutes has passed, then you're asking me, sir, I'm not able to see this attendance link. That means you're bullshitting me. Okay, at least use a good alibi. Okay, your alibi is shit. Okay, that is the reason why I'm not even focusing upon you. Like I said, the data that exists in Excel sheets, exists in different formats. Okay, CSV formats and other formats itself. We are not able to, Python is not able to understand these formats. To convert these Excel sheets into formats that can be understood by Python, you're going to use this particular library called as pandas. Okay, you're going to use this particular library called as pandas. So why it is named as pandas, you can ask the creator. Even I don't know. Okay, the person who created pandas, you can go and ask him. Okay, even I don't know why it is named as pandas itself. Okay. So to understand data in a format that Python can use, you have this pandas library that is there. Okay. The next particular thing is matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, so this basically is used. We are using the matplotlib library that has a pyplot version that is used for Python plotting. Okay, whatever plots that you want to create using Python. So matplotlib actually is a multi-language multi-language library. Okay, you can use matplotlib in Java, you can use matplotlib in JavaScript, you can use matplotlib in Python, you can use matplotlib in C++, C sharp. Okay, so it can be used in various different languages, but we want to use Python. Okay, we want to use Python, guys. Okay, so for that particular reason itself, we are going to import matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, because we are going to use Python right over here, and we are going to assign it a nickname that is PLT. Okay, we are going to assign it a nickname that is PLT, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Like I said, matplotlib can be used in various different languages. Here we want to use it only in Python itself. That is the reason why we are having this .pyplot. Okay, .pyplot. Next, you are having Seaborn. It's as easy as that. Nothing too spicy about it. Import Seaborn. That's it. Okay, import Seaborn. That's it. Now this magic function. This is called as a magic function in Python, guys. Okay, this percentage matplotlib inline is basically a magic function. It basically makes sure that your graphs appear to be good. Okay, in a short format itself, it makes sure your whatever graphs that you're going to plot in Python using matplotlib looks good. Okay, that is the only thing. It does not look disoriented or something like that. That's the use of matplotlib inline. That is what you need to understand right now. I'm going to explain this particular line of code at a later point of time to you guys when you have some good understanding about it. Okay, when you have some good understanding about it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Okay, I will be explaining this particular line. So all NumPy pandas, when we'll be using it, I will be explaining it to you guys in a much more deeper manner itself. Right now, just the introduction is more than sufficient for you guys. Okay, just the introduction is more than sufficient for you guys. Okay, just to remind you guys that on 31st, 1st and 2nd, there will be holiday. Okay, we won't be having any classes on 31st, 1st and 2nd. So that everybody knows about this. I don't have to repeat myself. Again, people will be saying, sir, when did you say that? Okay, I didn't saw it. I'm saying it right now. Okay, you just don't have to focus upon the screen. You have to focus upon my voice as well. If I'm speaking for 7 minutes saying that attendance is here, still you're not able to see it, that means you're bullshitting me. You're not present in the class, or you are present in the class, you're not listening to me. Then what is the use of being in the class? Okay, so right now I'm saying it once again itself. Okay, 31st, 1st and 2nd is going to be holiday for you guys. Enjoy your new year. I want you guys to enjoy the new year. Have good resolutions. Aim to at least not lie in the future. Okay, be truthful to yourself at least, and aim to do something good in your life. Okay, study a lot, study harder, have focused studies. Okay, these boot camps are just a pathway for you guys. I'm just here to just make sure that you guys actually study all times, but try to make sure that you guys are focused in the next year itself. Okay, try to make sure that you guys are achieving something in the next year. Okay, and at any particular point of time, if you guys need any help, you can always approach me on LinkedIn. Okay, I will always be there to help you guys out. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, great. And again, in the next year, try to make sure that you have good CGPA in college. Okay, CGPA is important. Although I'm one of the people who didn't got it, and I always hated college life. I didn't like the college studies and everything. Still, CGPA matters a bit. Okay, make sure your CGPA is good. Make sure you are learning something new this particular new year. Okay, do not run away from studies. At the end of the day, your friends are not going to pay for your lavish lifestyles. Okay, you want to buy a Mercedes, your friend is not going to buy it for you. You want to pay the rent of your house, your friend is not going to pay it for you. Neither are your parents going to pay. Your parents are saving it for their own retirements. Okay, you want to achieve something in your life, there's only one person that can do that. That is you. Okay, focus upon yourself. Focus upon learning something new. Focus upon building something new. Okay, if you want advices on how to start a startup, you can always reach out to me. I'll always help you guys out. Okay, so whatever the case is, I will always be there for you. But remember one thing, that when it comes to money, nobody is there for you. Okay, nobody. You have to do it on your own. You want to get into a good company, you will earn a good amount of money as well. You will get a good wife, you will get a good husband. Even if you want to be independent, you can be independent as well. You don't have to be dependent upon anybody. Like, you can buy all the stuff that you want. You can buy as many laptops, as many iPhones, as many cars, bikes that you want to buy. Okay, at the end of the day, it is your life. Okay, and no friend, no amount of musty is going to help you guys in the future. Right now is the time to work hard. Okay, right now is the time that you are going to invest into yourself to grow. First, get a good company, then move on from right with it. Okay. And happy new year, guys. My LinkedIn ID is down in the description. It's always down in the description of every single video. You can find me right over there. Okay. And as a new year resolution, try to aim up to read one book. Okay, most of you guys are here for data science itself, so I'll suggest you one book. Please do give it a good read. Let me just bring that book for you guys. So this is the book that I want you guys to read. Okay, it's called as Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. Okay, this is the book that is there. If you guys have some time in the new year, okay, and if you want to grow a little bit, do go through this particular book. Okay, it's an amazing book that is there. Okay, this is the name of the book. If you guys are able to see it on your screens itself, I don't know if you guys are able to see it or not. This is a good book, guys. Do give it a read, okay, and you will get to learn a lot. Okay, at the end of the day, Kumar, are you deaf or something? Like I told you guys that the LinkedIn link is in the description of the video itself. Okay. Okay, so for me, for the past few days, as you guys know, that I'm suffering from food poisoning. So my aim is to eat a little bit less, get a little bit healthy, focus a lot more upon my startups itself. Once my agriculture startup is able to produce some income for me, I will most probably quit my job in the next year, and I will be 100% focused upon my agriculture startup. That is my aim. That is my aim until the end of 2023 to be able to achieve that. Let's see how that goes on as well. So how do you speak English so fluent? So actually, when I was in school, I had stage fright. Like I couldn't speak a single word in front of, like, let alone like one person. Like even if two people are standing in front of me, I wouldn't be able to speak. English was totally like bullshit. I couldn't speak a word in English as well. But the point is that with time, I realized that if I want to get into startups, if I want to get into a good company as well, I have to network a lot. I have to talk to a lot of people. I started talking to a lot of people itself. I started talking to myself in front of mirrors. I started to read a lot of novels. I started to read out loud a lot of novels as well. For example, if I'm reading a novel, I will just read it out loud. Like everybody can hear me reading the novel. Similar to that, like slowly my English improved. Okay, you guys can also take that practice up. Okay. Book on full stack or software engineering. Never read books in full stack development. Okay, until unless you are like 10 years of experience in full stack, then only I will advise you a book. Otherwise, if you are a beginner, make as many projects as possible and make good projects. Don't make shitty ass projects like a calculator or like a landing page or something like that. These I don't even consider them to be a project. Okay, you want to make a good project, aim for a company. Okay, let's assume for the training program, we make the entire Zomato clone. The entire Zomato application that you guys are currently using on your mobile phone, we create that, the front end, the back end, we deploy it on AWS, we orchestrate it using DevOps, we take it to a product so that even million people come to use your project, it won't crash, it won't hang as well. That is the kind of projects you should be aiming for in full stack development. Full stack development is all about as much practice that is there. Okay. Okay. No, automation is not a good enough project. Home automation is a good enough project for IoT and stuff. Actually, I was going to invest some of my own money in one of the home automation startups that I found. But later on, I realized both the founders were not on good pay terms with each other. So I didn't invest my money. I saved my money. That company got shut down after 3 months. So I was like pretty much saved by my own decision right over there. So next class will be on January 3rd, guys. We'll meet right over there. I've already shared these notes and everything. Please go through the notes. Let me know if you guys find that useful. The other book that I'm currently writing, that is the Python part of it. The second part I can show you guys right over here. This Notion, if it opens up, it's Notepad. Let us see. So this is the book that I'm currently writing, guys. If it opens up right over here, I'm currently writing it in Notion itself. So as you're able to see, this is the book that I'm currently writing. I've written a bit right up till now. Okay, what is machine learning, summary, types of machine learning systems, then unsupervised, some edits that I'm currently making, semi-supervised, beginner job as a data analyst. Okay, so some projects as well that I'm currently providing to you guys. Okay, so that you don't have to worry about it. So all this I'm currently doing. Let's see how that goes on. There's a lot of mathematics that will be there in the book as well. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody to understand. Let's see how that goes on. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, okay. No, I don't want to sell my book. This book is basically just for like open read itself for anybody who wants to learn. So I'm currently writing it for free. Whatever I do it for free. I don't charge anything for that. I love to do it. That is the reason why. So about internship program, we have pre-registered and paid the amount. Now, when will the training start? So it will start in the first week of Jan itself. Okay, because 31st and 1st nobody is going to study. That is the reason why we thought that we'll start it in the first week of Jan. Okay, how are the DevTown instructors? Everybody is great. Okay, they are from good companies. They are from actually great companies, and they are my peers. They are my friends as well. So it's great. Okay, so yeah. So for those guys who still want to get into that particular training and internship program itself, they can still message us on the same WhatsApp number. I'll just provide it to you guys once again. And then I will provide you guys with the second attendance link for today. For those guys who have missed the attendance today itself, for those guys who have missed the attendance for today, don't worry. Okay. I give chances to everybody. I'll always believe in second chances. Okay. So one time you are missing out on the attendance, no issues in that. Next time I won't be pardoning it. One attendance, if it is missing, it's fine. Okay. I can understand it. Okay, but if you're missing 2 attendances, I'm not going to give you guys the certificates. Okay, 1 attendance, if you're missing, I'm able to understand it. Even I might miss a particular attendance due to some particular reason. But 2 attendance, if it is missing from the next class, you're not going to get the certificates. Okay, so right now, guys, I'm going to provide you guys the WhatsApp link in the live chat. If you guys have any questions or queries related to the training and internship program, if you still want to register yourself for the same, you guys can approach us on this particular WhatsApp number and we will be helping you guys out with the same itself. Okay, so do not worry about it. And I will just create the new attendance link as well. Give me a second. For those guys who still have some doubts or queries related to the training and internship program, they can reach out to the WhatsApp number that I've pinned up down in the description of the video itself. Okay, you can reach out to us from right over there. And yeah, that would be it. Okay, so I will give you guys the attendance for today, guys. We'll meet on 3rd of Jan, guys. We'll meet on 3rd of Jan, guys. Please don't miss out any kind of thing with that. Okay. Okay, so right over here, I provided you guys the attendance link as well. Okay, and you guys can fill out the attendance from right over there. I'm not going to provide it again. Okay, do not miss this attendance out and then tell me I was not able to see the attendance. It is going to be open for the next 6 minutes. It will be closed exactly at 8:50. Okay, it will be closed exactly at 8:50, guys. Please remember that. Set an alarm for 8:50. Okay. Set an alarm for 8:50. And happy new year, guys. Everybody, happy new year. Have a great night. Okay, have a great year. And I hope that whatever you have learned this year, you are able to do that moving further as well. And if you guys want to enroll into the program, I've already pinned up the link for the WhatsApp itself right over there. Okay, and you can message us on WhatsApp and we'll help you guys out with the same. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Happy new year. Happy new year, guys. Happy new year.